have enough fuel. I think that's enough. Okay, so Dehkia Ash Forest. We'll run this one elixir rotation, but most I'm going to do with Frenzy, but I want to see how much I get. We have the Kabuas with the Kamas. And then general PvE is altered, so I got a little bit more tankiness from the bitterness, as well as obviously you have to add the mandatory adamantines. That's what I've gone for anyway. So the alchemy stone on now. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. This is just like some weird quest I forgot from like killing some weak mobs to claim. You get those bonus quests when killing like cadres or whatever. Alright, you should have handed in a Dalish. I don't even know what that is. Alright, let's first off let's actually pop. We'll do level 2. Buffs. Don't know what that is. And just to rub it in even more, Slorpin's casually going to get a merchant ring while I'm grinding. Okay, we just need... I'm just going to take 30 even though I don't even need that much. Right, let's start. Where's our little lamp? Here it is. Oh, pets. I didn't take pets out. Oh, my FPS feels a bit choppy. Why is my FPS so bad? Oh, I think I got the full screen bug where you have to be full screen, or if, like occasionally for literally no reason, my game will do a thing where it won't give me the FPS unless I go into, yeah, it's fine now. It won't give me the FPS unless I go into full screen, even though 99% of the time, and if I restart, full screen windowed is fine. I don't know what causes it to do it. You know, it's not like, you know, the typical solution that's permanent, because I have those solutions turned on. For no reason whatsoever, it'll just give me 30 FPS. So I had like 30 FPS there, which is very scary in Ash Force to have 30 FPS. I think Dehkia Ash, on limited experience, is safer than Cyclops. It requires constant attention, whereas Cyclops rotates your attention to only when the Cyclops is spawned. But I am less likely to die here than Cyclops. But that's on Awakening Ranger, who isn't necessarily the greatest DPS here. It's not bad, but it, you know, it's not like necessarily the greatest DPS, but the ability to like reposition obviously is really good. So you don't have to like linger, like you know, you play Guardian. I don't know if you're still playing Awakening in PvE, but Awakening Guardian, I imagine, as much as the AoE is great, the damage is great, and everything is great, except for the fact that you stand there and take damage in super armor. Whereas I can avoid a lot of that damage. You play Succession, or you probably have more forward guard in Succession then, right? I don't know. I've never played Succession Guardian in PvE or PvP. So yeah, I think if you have a lot of forward guard as well and you mix the iframe repositions in, you're fine. 2 people have gotten them on my channel. I guess they're probably Marnie, normal Ash Force. It does feel like a weekend though. I don't know why. But yeah, I'd rather grind this than Cyclops. I think Cyclops, well, I guess I don't know. Is it more money? Probably is more money. Feels like you get less black leaves here, though, than normal Ash Forest. Why is Death whispering me about a merchant ring? Am I supposed to know what that is, Death? It says ring piece, bro. I don't know which piece that is. Is it Olin's? It's gotta be Olin's, right? Otherwise, why would he whisper me? Or is he like randomly whispering me, not even in the stream? He just saw that I was online. Well, I'm not stopping to type to Gratz, man. I mean, he can come into the stream if he wants and then talk about it. Otherwise, I'm not stopping to type to nobody. I mean, I guess it could be the Paddocks Island one, because he knows I was going for that one for a really long time as well. I assume that's what Xy's going for right now. Man's going for blood. He sees blood in the water there. Yep. He's like, Hemphill's ready for the kill here. The child must kill the parent to truly become the... Oh well. Yeah, Death must have just saw that I was online and whispered me. I can only assume that. But I am not typing to anybody while I'm grinding Dehkia Ash Forest, so if he comes to the stream, he can tell me what he's gotten. It must be Olin's. I don't think he would message me. I don't really think he watched my Paddocks Island video, or my grinding of Paddocks Island, so I don't really think he cares about that. It must be Olin's. I don't know if I want to kill these Afrus or not. Kind of pointless. I don't really need the stuff. Oh, wait, you did... Okay, so Olin's. Oh, congrats, man. Can you drop... Can you ban him? He just got... Listen, I don't know, man. Some people just have the gifts. They just... Everything they touch turns to gold. Everything they click, everything they drop. It's just... Some people just have it in them, I guess. Anyway, congrats on your Olin's piece. Do you have any of the other pieces? Harleen, thank you so much. You're never gonna go for it, but you have it now. That's crazy. Arlene, thank you so much for the resub. I appreciate that. Welcome back. Hey, Death, you might know, I have a bug that sometimes, and it's very rare, but every once in a while, for no reason whatsoever, I'll have 30 FPS in full screen window, even though I have like the settings on to make sure that doesn't happen. It'll just randomly happen, and it's really rare, but it happens maybe like once every 2 weeks or something. And then a restart will always fix it, it'll always be fine or whatever, but... Do you know what could cause that? By the way, just to clarify, I don't have to change any settings back. Like, it hasn't changed the setting, you know, with the VSync or whatever. I just, like, it's just a restart of the game or whatever. I think, or is it PC or game? I can't remember how I fix it. But yeah, it'll fix itself. But I don't have to change any settings to fix it back to what it's supposed to be. Yeah, but why would that randomly happen? I don't understand why that would randomly happen, though. It's not like I change anything with the second monitor. It's not even all the time. It's like, it's a really rare thing to happen, and it's only in BDO, but it will happen, and I'm just like, what, why? You know? Anyway, I thought you might know, but it's probably one of those mysterious technical things that'll never get solved. And I'll just have to restart it and not think about it. You had that when tabbing out in BDO. See, that doesn't happen normally for me. And today I wasn't even tabbed out. I just noticed while grinding here that I had 30 FPS. I knew instantly the problem I had, and then I went to full screen and it fixed it. But normally it's fine. Like, my FPS isn't tied to having to be in full screen. I haven't changed any settings. It must be something to do with the game, but I don't know. Damn, Frankie is going in on the Devos. I mean, FPS lag's different, though. My game gets locked to 30 FPS. It's... Oh, wow, Frankie, Jesus. Hey, Nay, what's up, man? I didn't realize the Barnes was there. How am I doing? Not too bad. Oops. What's up, Cloudy? Death just showed me what he just got. How you feeling? Honestly, like, I know it's not Friday, but it feels like Friday. I think this Thursday can be an honorary Friday. You're feeling pretty empty. Unreal. Maybe it's your turn next, right? Surely. Three debos in 16 hours. At which spot? Ash? Oh, Olins. My first hour was whatever, but after that it's been okay, but I haven't done that much Olins, maybe like 5 hours. Dehkia Olins specifically. Done a lot more than normal one, obviously, but... Yeah. Well, Def said that he's not even going for the merchant ring. That's really funny. Oh, you have all the other ones. Oh, no. How long did it take you to get Paddocks? Because I'm still without a Paddocks one, and I have 147 hours, so... 183. That one just seems like so rough, man. So my RNG seems terrible. Like, I went to Paddocks with the castle buff. So we're 370% drop rate, right? And I didn't even get... I got one accessory each hour. And I looked it up, and on the drop rate I was going on, you're supposed to have 4. So I did two hours just to test it. Got 1 accessory each hour. I remember getting way more just ethereal earrings. Let alone anything else. Apparently Exy, who just one-tap Pendebo, just got you got a duo ring just now from Paddocks? I don't know if Spinola was trolling or not. But... Yep. You gotta do... agony, bro. I hope I get a duo necklace here. That'd be good. The odds of that must be so astronomical. We got a Devo from that Barnes. Nice. At least we know for a fact it's not going to be a dry hour. That's the most important thing. Castle buff doing the work. Not that it did the work at Paddocks, but, you know, I guess if I was going to be asking the castle buff to do its job, I'd rather it do its job here than at Paddocks Island. Hopefully we get another one. That'd be big. Well, I remember, XC, how many hours was it at, Turos? Did it take you normal Turos to get your lung when you were at Tavalatimi? Weren't you like 5 hours in of normal Turos? Third or something? Okay, never mind. I exaggerated a low amount and it was still not low enough. Yeah. These days, I'm thinking about making a guide because of what you said, though. On how to get, like... How to get the Orzeka chest piece very quickly with very low gear. Very tempted. Yeah, I mean, you could get, like, Orzeka chest probably done a couple hours, I would say. With, like, seasonal gear. Well, that wasn't my first hour, Cloudy, but yeah, that was the best thing ever. And do you know what's crazy about that, Cloudy, is that I never saw the lung again. And me and Windy did like a year and a half, I think, of Turos. Because obviously I hated Serendi Elvia so much, so I grinded Turos instead. Never saw it again. Maybe it's just you, dude. Yeah. That's the only time I can count on having good drop RNG was when I grinded with you. Maybe I should go Olins with you guys, actually. You guys have the spice melange. Oh my god. I just hope more than anything, though, this Debo click goes. It's, you know, it'd be nice to, like, progress in a serious way for once. I know I've had, like, mini progression in virtue of replacing my distortion earrings, even though they have less AP. The Debos are better with the set. Well, unless I, again, break the set if I downgrade, I guess.
I hate Rangers! I fucking hate them!
Yo, thanks for the follow, man. But hopefully this goes, because I really don't want to fail 12 pen accessories in a row on such a high fail stack. It'd be one thing if they were all 200 fail stack fails, but like the majority of them were on 285, and the last one was on 315. So hopefully some good RNG comes my way. Because that would be very serious progression for me. It'd be very exciting. I mean, the stuff that I want to do after that is like buying a lot of gear, so no RNG involved. But obviously the Debos have to be enhanced, so we have to just kind of pray. That's why I hate them so much. No, I haven't got crons. I only just clicked it on Sunday, and I haven't had loads of time to grind this week. We've been doing a lot of wedding stuff. That's why I didn't stream yesterday. We were like running around. We made the wedding invites, and we sent them off and everything. So you need a pen Debo ASAP. This is why I am cursed. You're cursed because you need a pen Debo? Let me know when you want to click and we can click together. I thought you already had a pen Debo neck. You clicking one for profit? You better not. So you are clicking a necklace though? I thought you had a necklace. What's up, Windy? Windy, Xy's still gonna catch your gear, dude. He just one tapped a Pendebo belt. He's coming for you. Your Devo just downgraded from try to base. Ooh, rough. I mean, I'm pretty sure that mine will fail and downgrade next time, but I really, really, really hope it doesn't. Quick speedrun drink. Cry myself to sleep. Understandable. Ash Forest sucks. I don't mind it. Why do you hate it? I like spooky things in games, so spooky mobs are my streak. I wish the area was a bit more spooky, but, you know. Is Nilo here, by the way? Nilo, I forgot to ask you something. I know you said something earlier. I was just asking if you were here, but did you do the Blastoise? Oh. It's easy if you do it with Flareon with Weather Ball and Fire Terra, dude. It's insane. I forgot to do. I didn't even know Venusaur was running, dude, so I didn't do it. So I'm not. You're not alone. How's Ranger at Ash? You've heard it's not that great. I think it's okay. It lacks the AoE with the mobs yeeting themselves in different directions all the time, I think. But its survivability is high because of its repositioning. So it's safer maybe than some classes. I think, at least. You don't have the tankiness, but when you're not looking at chat and taking half your HP, you're fine, basically. Wait, that barn ass is in the tree, dude. What am I supposed to do about that? I can't damage it. I can't damage it. Okay, it actually runs out of the tree. Thank God for that. Maybe it's the pulls I haven't tried. Oh, yeah, if you haven't tried Dehkia, normal Ash Forest sucks. Normal Ash Forest feels like there's never enough mobs for the kill speed we have now, and you're chasing shit around, and... yeah. Well, I ran a couple hours already on Frenzy, and it was fine. This is my only hour I'm going to run on Elixir Rotation before I go back, because I am cheap. I only like to use Elixir Rotations. Okay, I use them at Dehkia Olans because you're in a group. But, otherwise I'll only use them in PvP, so... But I wanted to do, like, a full test. So you guys can say hi YouTube if you want. I'll put it on YouTube. But then I'm going back to Frenzy. I mean, if I had the bandwidth, I'd stream to YouTube and, Twitch, but I do not. Tomorrow I need to make sure that I do, my mind went blank. Oh yeah, my Black Shrine bosses. Weekend is fast approaching and I need to do it on Friday or Saturday. Yo, I haven't gotten either. I've never gotten the Merchant Ring here, despite I grinded a ton of Ash Forest. I've actually, the other thing too is I've never actually dropped a lung here. Really weird. Not like, I would say I don't really want a lung. I did the Orzeka grind a long time ago here, but I wouldn't mind a Merchant Ring. Like, I've never dropped any of them. Nope, nothing. Only the Nex. I've dropped the Nex, obviously, but... Which is crazy, because I actually have done a substantial amount of Ash Forest grinding. Mostly normal Ash Forest. This is my 3rd hour, I think, of Dehkia. But... You got 7 lungs. Oh my days. It'd be cool if you could Cron melt Orzeka. Maybe make it, like, not so many Crons, but still be, like, kind of a bonus if you have a lot. My only issue with that is you'd have to take the leaves away from Atheros. If you did that. But yeah, otherwise it's good. Yeah, but it would have to drop only off the normal mobs. You'd have to take it away from the Atheros. But then yeah, we'd be fine. Yeah, but you'd have no choice. You'd have to take it away from Atheru. Because then you just have people stealing other people's Atheros for Crons. Especially Olans. Look beneath for new people, probably. To be honest, I think if in that case, people that were grinding wouldn't want it to be off it. Like, can you imagine grinding Dehkia Olans and then actually having to kill your Atheros because it's worth it? That would suck. I think there's a good enough reasons not to allow them to drop it anymore at that point. Hey, what's up, Ordain? Hey, Ordain, didn't you gift, big biddies before, right? Or do you, oh, actually, no. Wait, do you have you might not have the badge attached. I think that's probably what it is. Too strong, not strong enough. Too strong. Strictly talking PvP here, too strong. There's a reason a lot of suck rangers are rolling Archer. Doesn't mean you can't do well on suck. Of course you could. But Archer just has all those tools. They're so good. Why too strong? It's too protected. It has too much range. So the range distance is so much stronger than Suck Ranger. Its downside to Suck Ranger is supposed to have lower raw damage, but it effectively doesn't because Suck Ranger can never deliver that damage. It's way too dangerous. All the verticality issues Archer also used to have that made Suck Ranger more viable in certain situations are now fixed, so it can do all that. It has a way stronger E-buff. Arguably, it has the strongest E-buff in the entire game. It is not only good at ranged, but unlike Suck Ranger, it's good in a melee range. Long enough that it can 1v1, whereas Suck Ranger cannot. For my own interests, compared to Suck Ranger, Archer is significantly more capable when you have any kind of lag, because you don't need to do a very precise cancel, i.e. tearing arrow. Instead, you're just pressing button, 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 and it's fine. You're not like canceling anything at precise timing, which is ruined by lag. That's a personal issue. Thoughts on Suck Lawn? I don't really have any thoughts on Suck Lawn. Still a popular PvE class, very good. Its endgame PvP can be very good. It's very good on like high-end gear and uncaps. I wouldn't say underrated, but it's, you know, very, very difficult to deal with. Oops. That's what a Drac main would say. What, the Archer is OP? I mean, I don't main Drac, obviously. Or what I thought would be obvious. Dracania is also too OP, but that's a whole different thing and not what he asked. This is irrelevant to how they perform in PvP, but Archer is also way better in PvE at endgame than Succession Ranger. Drac is too OP. Yeah, I mean, Drac is insane. I mean, there's a couple classes in their fields that are just insane, right? In large-scale PvP, the meta basically is... You have Shais, of course. Then you have a lot of Valks. You always have a ton of Zerkers, both Succession and Awakening, because Zerker never struggles. And then you pretty much have everything like, you know, your frontline fraggers like Dracania. Then you've got like... then you've got your backline, which, you know, again, the strongest class of your backline would be an Archer. A couple classes here or there in the support roles or roles of like cannon stuff that are good, but in terms of main raid fights, that's your bread and butter, really, is those classes I mentioned. Is it better to go evasion? It's very difficult to make evasion work on Awakening Ranger because you need so much gear first, and most people that ask that question don't have enough gear. DR is always good. You can build DR at the very like furthest end game of, you know, gearing on Awakening Ranger, like a hybrid DR. DR is really good because it's best in slot for PvE as well, so you don't have to build separately. And it works well if you swap into Succession Ranger. Evasion can still work, but keep in mind people are very geared. There's going to be more and more people as time continues to progress that just have the evasion accessories on hand, even if they don't immediately equip them, they can swap into them. Because, I mean, that's what any endgame player is going to be doing, right? Like, it's either that or push Obliterating Fallen God, which I don't think most people are going to do, so... yeah, so evasion gets very easily countered. if evasion isn't making you dodge, then it's doing nothing, right? Like, unlike DR, which is always reducing damage to any degree that they don't counter it with their own AP. But it's never not doing something. Whereas evasion has to evade or it does nothing. So if someone does have a lot of accuracy or their class is just gifted on accuracy, you know, because they have like big passives, it's going to be a bad time. So that's evasion's problem. Evasion is always a good... Well, I was going to say evasion is a good noob stomper, but so is high DR. If you had high DR, like... The thought to me of like a like lower geared player trying to hit like a like end game geared Draconian is, or Valkyrie rather, is funny to me. But yeah, anyway, so before going evasion, think very carefully. Because the gear you're going to build for it has to be very precise. You have to have a lot of it to compensate for the loss of it. Loss of AP and stuff. So just keep that in mind. But yes, you can still run it on Awakening Ranger. I don't have a defensive DR set yet, but eventually I will. I still have evasion. But eventually I'll also... I mean, I already have DR, right? I have DR Ator shoes and accuracy Dawn's gloves because I need them for PvE. So I have them anyway. I just don't have... the you know, supporting stuff, so where I do for evasion to an extent, so. But the highest geared Awakening Ranger I know of on EU has both, and he's at the moment in Uncapped he's saying he's using the DR more than the evasion. Not that he doesn't use the evasion, but because there are people that can hard counter that so easily now, he often finds he's using the DR. So is the safer choice. Now, things may change, right? You know, metas change, gear changes, you know, things come in that change the balance. I mean, right now, PvE won't be fixed unless they stop adding grind spots that have perfect accuracy. But PvP could change on a whim, right? You know, it's difficult to really know what the future might hold with Fallen God weapons, for example. How much AP are we going to have from Fallen God weapons? Will we also get more DP in the meantime? If we don't, will the Fallen God weapons mean that evasion is stronger again because you have more AP? Because obviously, like, I mean, a Fallen God weapon, unless it's giving hidden AP, and unless the sheet AP is, like, huge, you know, it isn't really that important. In fact, the sheet AP is huge. It could benefit, again, more defensive builds. I mean, even as it stands right now at the higher end of gear, there's absolutely no reason you should be running around on 340 AP, right? It just doesn't make sense. Subathon's still going? No. I don't sleep during subathons. So. Anyway. So we don't really know what's going to happen. I guess it just opens up a bunch of options. I mean, if they continue to neglect AP brackets by keeping them bad, you know, past... I mean, even 316 is bad, but let's just say 316 past 316. And we get Fallen God weapons that are going to give us even more AP and accuracy. You know, we're going to continue to drop AP accessories in favor of DP ones. You know, I mean, we could end up with like a situation where you're... You know, let's say you're an evasion player, you're building like, I don't know, I'll make this up, but let's say you're like building the Debo set, so you have triple Debo necklace and then double earrings, right? And then we have Fallen God weapons. Oh, suddenly we have a ton more AP. Then you might start dropping the rings for like the new pure evasion ring that drops from Paddocks or something. Or the other way around, maybe we get Debo rings and you do it for ethereal earrings, I don't know. What time is it for you? 11 p.m.? Almost 11, yeah. I mean, gearing is fun to speculate on. It's fun to talk about. I do wish we had more variety. Sadly, BDO, like, a lot of the variety in gearing ends up coming from, like, the simple fact of, oh, let me run this random green offhand or something. It's annoying. Alright, have a good night, Del. See you later. So yeah, it's weird, you know. But yes, Rita, this is a late stream. I don't usually start the streams this late, but yesterday I was out all day. Well, out and inside all day. We did like wedding stuff. We're sending out wedding invites. And then today I'll be real, man. Liverpool kicked off super early tonight, and I was like, do I stream earlier than that? And I was like, nah, I can't be bothered. So yeah, I ended up streaming. Well, watched the full game, and then I had my classic raid, and then I was like, okay, now I'm gonna get a stream in there. So it's just a pretty rammed few days, I guess. I mean, Friday's not great either, because Friday we're going out in the evening with a meal with friends. Just a busy guy this week, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, Saturday we have Siege, so can't think of anything going on Saturday. Sunday's Mother's Day. I know we're going out with my fiance's fam. And I have a WoW raid in the late evening. So that might be pretty, yeah. This is a pretty rammed week, I guess. Well, second half of this week has been bad, I guess, in terms of like availability. Oh, Liverpool play as well. Yeah, I don't think there's gonna be a stream on Sunday. Going out for a meal, and then the Reds play City. Yeah, no chance. Man, I didn't realize it was gonna be that rammed. I should have streamed yesterday, or today rather, earlier. Maybe I should have just had the Europa League game on the side. I hope for them to draw. You want Arsenal to win the league. Why would you want that? Hey, Sorty. Because they deserve it? Why? Thank you, Sorty. I appreciate that, man. This guy's been insane. I got the donation thing tracking properly again, at least, Sorty. So your full glory is there. What? But I am genuinely. What have Arsenal done to deserve the league title? Please, I find that fascinating. So yeah, Solar got a merchant ring. I know. See you later, Sorry. Thanks again, man. Oh, Hawks was here earlier. I know he's here. Oh, Wusa got a sub. You gave Wusa a sub. Look at that. Bro, their recent form, they are the best team in the so far in the league. Well, they're not the best team in the league because they're not first, are they? This is why people hate Arsenal fans, man. Right, but you just said they're the best team in the league, but they're not. They will win it. It'll be Liverpool or City. Arsenal won't win it. They don't have the... Well, I guess, really the experience they need. They're a team that runs on highs and lows. The second they get a dent to their confidence, they'll implode. Or, for once, they might actually have a serious injury. That would, you know, I mean, the fact that they haven't been able to chase down Liverpool despite the injuries. City are where they are without De Bruyne for a big chunk of the season, and Haaland was injured for a long time. Arsenal have no one serious injured, and they've still not. Is Arsenal the Chiefs of... I don't know. Kansas City, a team that runs on a high of confidence. The only way I can describe Arsenal to someone that doesn't watch the Premier League is it's a team that basically, if they get a good run of games, then suddenly they'll think they're the best team ever, and they will, you know, basically ride that high into results. But the second something doesn't go their way, they'll drop points. Like, they'll lose to City in a few weeks. Then that'll be it for them. They will implode. Everyone hates them. Oh, no, they're not. I don't think everybody hates Arsenal. I don't like Arsenal because they have a fan channel and it exposed me to Arsenal fans in a way I never imagined. And, yeah. I guess that's my opinion of Arsenal, forever tainted because of Arsenal Fan TV. But I would say generally everybody hates them. That's more Man United. People don't like Man United. People don't really like City either, but for different reasons. People don't like United because they were a successful team. People don't like Cities because I don't think you have an equivalent in American NFL. Maybe you have a baseball team, or maybe an NBA team would be a better example for City. Do you have a team in America on one of your leagues that, like, do you have a team where people just hate them because they bought all their success? Like, maybe they weren't such a big team, and then suddenly rich owners just, like, bought all the best players. Things, I don't know. Is that the White Sox? I've never heard of that. I've heard of the Red Sox. I've never heard of the White Sox. But anyway, that's City. Whereas United would be more like the Yankees, maybe? I don't really follow baseball, so I'm really struggling here, but I think maybe that would be a good example. There are no salary caps in general yeah. But in fact, they had to cap transfer spending and put in what's called financial fair play because of teams like Manchester City spending what they wanted. I mean, they were buying, like, squad players, like players that wouldn't start games, for more money than people were able to spend on their first team players. I don't like I assume that's Liverpool. Since that damn 4-0 game against Barca. Oh, you're a Barcelona fan. No wonder you don't want Liverpool to win the league and you want Arsenal to win the league. Yeah, that was probably the most deserved result I've ever seen in my life. I mean, obviously I'm a Liverpool fan, so I'm going to say that, but that game in the Nou Camp, like, it was 3-0 to Barcelona, which would tell you that they dominated the game and they had, you know... But how... You know, like it was probably the least deserved result I've ever seen. And then to take Barcelona back to Anfield and absolutely batter them was really, really funny. Oh, my ring is broken, bro. How is stuff broken so fast?
Ah, is accepted.
This is gonna be dangerous. No, let me. Oh, whew. Is that a media share, Rita? If it is, I'll have to play it in 5 minutes, okay? But thank you so much for the donation, man. I appreciate that. Yeah, sorry, I'm Ash Forest, man. You saw what happened when I tried to repair my gear, bro. I was like... I could probably do it if I was grinding normal Ash Forest, because they don't really do much to me anymore, but... But thank you so much, man. I'll definitely put it on after this. And to be fair, I can't put it on if it's CMCA anyway, because I want to put this on YouTube, so... I'll put it on after I'm done with the portion of the section I'll put on YouTube, then I'll put your media share on. I just have to wait until I'm done with that, okay? Yeah, Messi was the difference in that game. But I remember that game, and I was thinking, how the hell have we lost this 3? Like, we were the dominant team. It was just nothing went in the back of the net, and, you know, Lionel Messi's Lionel Messi. Barca haven't been the same since. Oh, man. Let myself dash too far backwards there. Looks like we're going to have to settle for one Deboreka necklace. Ah. I was hoping we might be able to sneak 2 with the 370% from the castle, though. Come on, give us one last Debo. Or actually the Merchant Ring. I'd like to see the Merchant Ring eventually. What am I clicking? Or really far away from a click? I think I have maybe half of the crons that I need. That's optimistic. I don't even think I have that much, but I haven't been able to like go too crazy this week. Like I played obviously I played Monday and Tuesday, and then Wednesday, like I said, I couldn't do anything. And then today I wanted to watch the game, and I kind of got up a little late, so I was like, there's no point streaming before the game, and then I was like, oh yeah, I got a raid, so then I raided, and then kind of ended up with a way later stream than was originally probably planned for. So yeah. But we have some money, and to be fair, I need to put some money into pre-ordering Splendid soon as well, in anticipation of the box that's coming up. So that's the other thing I need to put money in for. So that's kind of rough as well. All right, that is just about that, I think. Make sure, yeah, the temp buff's gone. Alright, let's kill these last 2. Okay. It's weird that sometimes they don't despawn, you know? Right, okay. 12, 7. That was a lot more trash than I got last time with just a frenzy. Does increase the trash, but I hate running elixir rotations too much. Okay. I have to tab out, get my slow issue back. Slow FPS. Right. You going for Debo? Yeah, I already failed. Hopefully we get another one. I'm hoping that it goes, though, because although obviously I've only clicked the Debo once, I've clicked the Dawn Earrings 10 times, and they were all on really big stacks. So I'm hoping, considering we're clicking all these accessories on 15% or higher, that it actually goes. But yeah, we'll see. I hope so, man. I hope so much. It would just help me so much. We'll see how it goes anyway. Right, so 1 hour Dehkia Ash Forest. We got 12,742. So that's 538 million. 539 million, I guess. Blackstones 289. Weapon Stones 258. Trace of Death 120. 30 of these. 54. Caphras. No Massive Pure Magic. 7 leaves. And not, alright, that matters, but 1 earring. Or necklace, excuse me, not earring. 2 light stones. I think that's it. Oh, no, two of these as well. Yeah, so drop rate 370%. That's correct, right? Yeah. So yeah, the hour I did before, I got 2 next. The other one I listed, I got one right at the end. Like I was literally in the final few seconds and I got a neck. But the trash was an improvement with the elixir rotation. Still, I guess. Oh, I forgot to change that to level 2. Can I edit that to level 2? Level 2. Yeah, so there you go. Yeah, so 1.5 almost. Although elixir rotation is a bit more expensive, so less than that, but it's really high drop rate, though, to be fair. Let's see what was my trash? 12,742. Let's see what the highest grinders are doing. Dehkia Ash Forest. Oh wait, why isn't Agris coin on? No, we don't want Agris coin. So the average is literally just 342 less than what I did. So class is doing best here is Archer. Apparently. They're pumping. This guy only did 40 minutes. Why would you upload a 40-minute grind? That's so weird, dude. Yeah, this guy did almost 14,000. Yeah, I'm hearing it on the grapevine as well about archers being absolutely wild. Ranger isn't even on the top list, is it? Nope. I think, like I said, the survivability on Ranger... Yeah, 25th best class. Wow. I think the survivability is quite good on Ranger. It's just... It doesn't have the AoE for these grind spots. It's a little bit more like Dehkia Thornwood, where you kind of want the AoE. Where's Succession Ranger? No one's listed anything. 4 hours, but a long time ago. Where's Musa?